would like to say welcome to another week at Brambleby Farm, but it's bloody horrible, wet and cold. It's rained like you wouldn't believe all this week. This is now Friday evening. I'd really like to have a drink, but I'm not. Just moving the cows. Sorry for the lack of content this week. I'll try and get a bit tomorrow, but I had some lovely videos for the first couple of days of the week, and then I smashed my phone to pieces. Nothing's backed up. It took ages to get another telephone because for some reason they mucked it all up. I don't know, I don't understand it. And then everything was too full that it wouldn't back up to this new phone, and it took a while to try and find our YouTube channel and banking and emails and everything. So a bit of an update. So the crankshaft's gone on the 8340, so we've sent that off to see if it can be reground. It's got to be measured, but I won't be able to measure that till Monday, so fingers crossed that that's a little bit sort of positive, not negative. If not, I have found a crankshaft, so that can go in. Another big build that I didn't really want, and then the 6600, sorry, the small full, my one, that hasn't got anything wrong with the clutch, but for somehow the PTO shaft is in 3 bits, but the bit that goes into the engine has completely been sheared off. So I think that's our roller mill that's probably gone and done that. So that's farm trucked, as somebody told me this week. So we took it apart, nothing wrong with the clutch, put it back together, took the broken bit of shaft out so we can sort of use it, but we can't do any PTO work, which is putting us well behind, and we're well behind on field work. Just like that I am at the minute, so sorry, but anyway, I'm just waiting for a boy to get here and close the road with a bit of wire so that I can move. I don't know why I've got 2 fences. I've got a fence in front of me and another fence just a bit further up. But the plan is that as he comes around the corner, I'll get behind these cows, push them back. We've got one calf that didn't, for some reason, was in the wrong field and didn't follow this morning, but we didn't notice it till lunchtime, so we're going to round that up as well. And then had a fair bit of milk off this week, and a few of the milking stuff's arrived. Pasteurised I've not heard from, and the plastic I've not heard from. Plastic to white line all the walls and everything in the milk room. So yeah, really quite exciting to get underway with that, but we're sort of burning into a bit too much cash at the minute, so I just hope that we can get into it and people will buy plenty of milk, but I don't think we'll have enough milk to sell to pay for it all. But anyway, that's a start. So let me wait for him and I'll get round these cows and push these out, and then I'll try and get a bit of footage tomorrow. We've got some more heifers going out tomorrow, and we have got a bit of grazing coming up soon on the washes, which is really brilliant, because I thought all the rain and everything will be held off for a little while, so I think there's 15 or 20 head can go. I think I've got about 60 head I want to put down there, but it's about 15 cows that have got calves on. That'll be sort of pushing 25-30 head. So, and then that's on the conservation bit where they've got loads and loads of snipe and field fares, and there's a few other things on there they're quite excited about. A lot of birds on an area, but they've got a bit either end that would be suitable for the cattle to graze while the birds are on there. So be some easier times for me. Better late than never. Here he comes. Old Speedy Gonzales there. So he's just got to run a wire across, open the gate, and then stand outside of the track. And we move these cows every day backwards and forwards. So I just felt happier than that side of the road overnight. They got a lot more access to water over there than over here, so it makes our life a little bit easier there. Yeah, so we're now go and get that ready. God, I need to get something done with my window screen, don't I? Can you even see? I can't. Oh, there they are. Come on! Well, we ain't ready, you're at the bar, money. Come on! Just throw a bit of a narrow gap here. Come on, Beatrice. Who are you? Come on, fast track. It's not fast track. Maybe a fast track daughter. Come on. But it might have alongside the boy. Come on, Billy boy. Born a couple of days ago, but she's taking over the road. They're going, look, down the species, there'll be plenty of that. Come on! There's a cow with jacks, there's a calf there, look. Come on! Move yesterday. Get it move. Come on, girls! She was always a bit of a slow cow, a heifer, so I don't think I'm overly worried that she's a slow cow. Oh. Sorry for my dodgy window screen again. Doesn't seem to focus as well as a new phone, so hopefully it's a bit clearer on everything else. Bit of a long walk. Let's do the window up, and I'll put the heating on so you don't get too cold. Not that you've got much of a heater in these old land. I'll push that old lever down. you could hardly move a fag paper on the bloody amount of blow these old things have got. Come on, girls. Come on. It just is naturally slower. So we've been taking the other girl in every day. Daisy, we called the dairy cows. We've been taking her in every day and milking her. So she's given me about 5 or 6 litre area. But what I'm doing is she has the afternoon, I'll take her in at just before lunch, and then she has the afternoon on her calf, so into early evening, and early evening we let her out and then we take these home. That's sort of order of the jobs really. I think Berta just let her out about half hour ago because I see she was out. And that's the order of it, and then she'll wander out tonight and graze to her heart's content, and then she'll naturally wander back and we'll milk her off by hand. We're not selling this milk, we're just sort of, well, utilising it and playing around with it, trying things like butters and that. Yeah, and it's not worth getting the milking machine out, but we're just sort of playing, do we want to do something with leaving calves on the cow? Do we not? Is there going to be enough ease for us to manage it, rather than just taking the calves off and feeding the calves separately? Are we gonna... Oh, I hate when you get a traffic jam. You're just standing there saying, we don't want to go, we want to go left, not right. Nobody go left. Fence isn't on, so this is a bit of a... Don't worry about the cars. Up! 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 Go on! Up! 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 What? Up! 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 Step back where the cars go. What are we going to do with that sheep? Are we going to eat him? He's a ram, he's got very nuts and everything on him. Up! 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 So what we're having for dinner. Yeah, so anyway, we're just playing, do we take the calves off, do we not take the calves off? etc. So see how much milk we get. She's just coming into the better thing. So obviously I'm not. That fence below, she's down the bottom of a dike. We've got to find that calf that didn't come across earlier. In Grandad's field. There's a calf in Grandad's field we've got to sort out. Go on, push them through.
I've got to go get a trader first.
Oh. All empty cows. There's that calf. I bet it's having a good drink. Over here on this Hereford, I think. It's not come over for a drink. What we would have done. Lost in the hierarchy of it all. Hey, where's your calf? Hello? Over there? No? Oh, sort yourself out. Oh, there it is. On Hereford. There it is, having a feed there. Look. Mummy, you left me. You left me, Mummy. Yeah, I know. Get home. Let's get a drink. Something we see every day: mother hen and ducklings. Jobs this morning. Saturday, just put them gates in the trailer. It's that field that we grazed for quite a long time, probably overgrazed, but generically it looks okay. You get all away from there. What I'm hoping for is we never killed the vetch. I know at the other end I can find it. I just hope that generically across the field I can find it. So I've seen a couple of bits walking around, not as much as I'd like. But yeah, my job, still got a couple of hay bales on there, but you feed the hay bales and let the cows just eat them like that, so you end up with that. So my job is just to come round this morning, 16 of these or something like that, and just roll it out. A bit of a physical pull, but get them picked up, get them in a heap, get them in the trailer, get them gone so we can come down if we want to and harrow. So, a quick look. Looks like I've mainly left weeds behind. Bit of bindweed, bit of grasses. But quite quickly, in a week I think this is, or so, maybe two, that stuff has jumped up. And if you look back across the field, it's not very good visual, but that is looking quite good over there, especially right over there. We'll have a look in a minute. Pretty things growing, look. Mushroomy style things. Wonder if that'll get me high or kill me, or just taste good. Who knows? Best left alone. Even more on this one. It's such a shame to pull that up, but if I don't, it's just going to get lost. I'm sure they can do that again. Come on! I found laying in the field. God knows how long that's been there. Maybe an old feed barrier. Come out in the muck spreader maybe. Where's out? Here! Don't run round in front of them. We close and lock that please, Jack. Can you take that back to the yard? Found that in the field. Don't know what side of the gate you want to be. Yep. Up, 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 up. I will stop here thinking we don't want to go that way. Come on, you know which way by now. Up!
Right, up,
Get on that side of the fence, Bert.
Wuzzle!
Wuzzle! Just keep them inside. walk outside the fence, please, son? Yes. They walked through it yesterday, so I put it on today. Yesterday, they just walked straight through. Oh, yeah, that stopped her. Yeah. Fence works. Can you go that side of the fence? Just go underneath it or something, son. Go on. Where's all? How to do? Conscious of trying to keep cows moving. Come on! Upsets the cows having a dog there, but he also keeps the cows back. So his calf's getting quite big. Look at that black one there, look. Young Jack. Got a bit further ahead, boy, because I've got to get around that next bit. That next bit up where they are now is a bit narrow, so just go around up a bit further. Sorry, the whistle does your ears in. Thistles, as you can see. How we'll deal with them, whether we have to top them when they're flowered or whether we can strip graze them. So I think the next block we do, we've done the last two blocks differently. This block done differently from that block, and the block we're on's done differently from that block. And then might be a busy Monday, Tuesday, so Monday, Tuesday they'll stay on grass. Wednesday we'll look at doing something different again. Black heather might be bullying. I thought so. What a plonker. Go on, touch it, go on. Go on camera, touch the fence, wait. Go on, do it together. Go on. Buttercup 3 calf the other day. Missed it because I was there just as she was giving birth, or just finished, and she hasn't followed the rest of the herd. I found that they wait 2 or 3 days before they keep up. And she looked well, so that's Buttercup 4, the calf then. It's very nice, but left her, she's got plenty there to eat, and she's happy as that Larry. Thank you, Daisy. This is Daisy. Thank you, Daisy. So Daisy is an Angus cross, probably Holstein type animal. It's Daisy's calf. Oh boy. So we're hand milking her once a day, usually lunchtime. Aren't we, Daisy? Yes, she's not over keen, she's just finished eating. I've just took off 4.5 litres, which we're playing with at home and we drink, and we can't sell yet because we're not, they're in Volvic bottles, so we can't sell yet, but it's not going to waste. So then what's happening, she's out all day, and then we bring her in to milk her, and she comes in on her own, and then a little boy calf at the minute Come out, you come, boy. Look how well he's looking, look. Strong as an ox. So he then gets the rest of the milk. So he'll go in and drink in a second. It won't take him long. Hey! Meg, no. He'll come in and have a drink. There he goes, right away. She'll stand for him. And he'll drain her completely dry. And that's his dinner. So she gets a little bit of calf time. Do you, Daisy? That's why we're setting up next door just to move the heifers out. At long last, I've gone mega backwards over the last few weeks on the hay that we've got left. But anyway, so she gets to eat all the grasses and everything else. Bit of a home mixed and calf mixed ration. And there's our first milk in dairy. So I'm taking 4.5 to 6 litres a day home with me. She's probably producing nearly 10 litres because I've got that off of 2 teats, just over 2 teats. So if all teats harvest the same, that calf's going to take 4 litres, 5 litres with him over the next 4 or 5 hours. As you can see, he's nice and fat. Nothing wrong with him, is he? Because he hasn't eaten for 20 hours. So he's on once a day feeding, and she's on once a day milk. Whether this is a system we do, whether we look at a little grass paddock to put the mums in for the afternoon and then remove them, I don't want a headache of a job. I've got enough jobs. So yeah, now that calf, I mainly take off the front two. The calf mainly takes off the back two because I drain the front two. They're easier for me to get to from the side. And I don't want to dirty the milking machine just for one cow, so we need the others to come in. I've got one now trained to electric. She's behaving really well. We'll now put another one out, try and train one at a time. They're a bit of a right bugger, but she's been really good. Oh, that's an escapee. And yes, one of the other wintered, well, not, that's one of the wintered heifers in the shed. I think they're going to try and catch her back up again. But if not, she can just join the herd. Come back, walk around the cows, see if they've got another day left on here. So, I don't want to eat it too hard, but also just to check them to decide what we're doing. Hello, how are you? You're number 76. Yes, you are. Well done. So I say bad news comes in threes. I don't know if it's 333 or 3,333. So the little tractor that snapped a shaft that goes into the flywheel clean off. We must have done that on our roller mill, which means that we can't mill because we haven't got a PTO. But so yeah, we can sort of suffer that one. But it also means we can't lift a single bale of hay, as we've just found out, as we've just gone to feed some bullocks in the barn. Going to get them a bale of silage and a bale of hay, because that shaft also drives the hydraulic pump. So, I hate it when you see a calf like that. It's dead. Oh, no, it lifts its head up. So, we can't feed at all. So, we can't feed the pigs with our home ration. We can't feed the bullocks with the silage. We're not in a big livestock area. It's not as if there's 100 people we can go and ask, and I forgot to pick up these intermediate fence posts like a numpty. So it's not as if there's somebody I can go and ask. Pick them up on a cow stabbing themselves. You might help me get the 3,333 a bit quicker. So we can't feed at all. So it just leaves me thinking, what happens if that happened in the winter time? How would we manage there? Because cutting open a bale of hay and forking it in by hand, it just isn't a... You have to eat you. It just isn't an option, realistically. So panicking and thinking a little bit. And then so at the minute it's not the end of the world. We will just turn them all out. So I think this field goes right up to that pole and a bit beyond. We found some grass which we managed to get onto today, which was handy, and I think a lot of slowed down calving now. So I think things like her are going to be a little way off unless she's starting to bag up a little bit. So I think everybody that's calved, nothing I can see walking through that I'm waiting on. So the rest of the autumn calvers. Not so sure about you, but I don't think you didn't go to a bull till January, did you? No go. Oh no, you run with a bull during the winter time. But she's not bagging up. And then the 3 dairies. That dairy looks so much better than the 2 dairies that are in, so I think that made the decision. I don't know, they'll look light framed. So let's get everybody out. So tomorrow we shall have every single cow on the farm out. You like a fuss, don't you, boy? So you're still not putting any fat on, though. You've got to grow a bit bigger still, yeah? So a bit of dairy in you, maybe. So yeah, that's where we're at. So then birds, the bulls. We've got 3 bulls we don't want with this lot in that group, and they'll have to go out in a separate group. So perhaps I go out with the calves and we'll knock a few posts in and fix that up a little bit. So these will come back tomorrow lunchtime to the other block for 3 days, and then we can add the rest of what's coming here to that. We're going to split it into 3 groups. The other lot are going to go to the other bit of grass that we took the heifers to today. We've got one heifer that I didn't make it on the trailer, and she's running around over there somewhere. But then so is a dairy cow, so she can run with the dairy cow. So I think that's the plan. And yeah, that'll be hopefully nobody into October. Hopefully everybody will learn to respect this white strand of electric very quickly. Hence the reason we're taking back over there, because if I get out, I just get to the next bit or the next bit. So we'll make the fence a bit stronger. There's enough grass over there for 3 days, and we'll go from there. Uh-oh, they want to walk down the road. No, couple of sensible ones. Hold the water up, that looks like a snail. And these, they look like leeches. There. And there's lots of them everywhere I look. Little water fleas or beetles there. Zoom out a little bit. Little things hopping around. They definitely look like leeches. There's one there, look. Yep. Yep, there, look. Where has it gone? Oh, maybe I dropped it. Yeah, there, on the finger, sorry. It's definitely a leech. Let's get rid of it before it bites. The first bit of life is a snail and a leech. Lovely jubbly. There we are, out the ditch. Look at that lovely green grass. Skylark singing above me. What more do you want on Sunday afternoon? Hello, it's the end of another week. Sorry it's a short one. Didn't get much context in there. Been a bit of a crazy week, as you can see, with all our problems and breakdowns and everything else. I'm early today. I've had to paint me barbecue and get a few of our bits. We're off to do a invitation breakfast dinner for the Field to Fork Summit at 10 Downing Street on Tuesday. So won't be able to get you any video footage of it, but I think we can get video obviously of driving in there, and once we're there we've got to turn our phones and everything off. But that's the exciting news for us next week. Amazing, out of all the different sort of small farms that produce food direct to the consumer, it's amazing that we got picked out of probably quite a lot of different farms out there showcasing themselves. But we didn't ask, it just appeared. I think from our Google presence or whatever, I don't know. But anyway, so we're off to Downing Street. Going to be a bit of a crazy week, so that's where we'll be at 9 o'clock on Tuesday morning. Going to London. It'll be the first time I've driven that farm into London, so that'd be quite interesting. But anyway, if you're enjoying our videos, stick a thumb up, and you can like it, subscribe and follow. That'd be brilliant. Thank you.